The Book of Ezra is a historical and religious document that is part of the Hebrew Bible, specifically the section known as the Ketuvim, writings. It recounts the story of the return of the Jewish people from exile in Babylon to Jerusalem and their efforts to rebuild the temple and reclaim their identity as a nation. The book is divided into two parts, with the first chapter being written in the third person and the second chapter being written in the first person by Ezra himself. This indicates that the book was written by multiple authors, including possibly Ezra himself. The story begins with the decree of King Cyrus, the ruler of Persia, who allows the Jews to return to their homeland and rebuild the temple in Jerusalem. This decree is seen as fulfilling a prophecy made by the prophet Jeremiah. Around 50,000 Jews, led by Zerubbabel, return to Jerusalem and begin to lay the foundation of the temple. However, their work is interrupted and delayed by opposition from the people living in the surrounding areas, who do not want to see the Jews reestablish themselves in the land. Despite these challenges, the Jews persevere and continue with the construction of the temple. The foundation is completed and sacrifices are made in celebration. However, the work is stalled yet again when the new ruler of Persia, King Artaxerxes, halts the construction due to pressure from their enemies. The second part of the book focuses on the efforts of Ezra to bring religious and cultural reform to the Jewish people. He returns to Jerusalem with a group of exiles, carrying with them the sacred vessels that were taken from the temple during the initial exile. Ezra is a priest and scribe, and his main purpose is to reintroduce and enforce the laws of God to the people of Israel. Ezra begins by addressing the intermarriage between Jews and non-Jews, which had become widespread during the time of exile. He urges the people to divorce their foreign wives and send them away, showing a dedication to the laws of their faith and the purity of their nation. This is met with resistance from the people, but Ezra's authority and conviction help to sway them, as kept strong, and the intermarriages are dissolved. In his role as a scribe, Ezra also reads and explains the Torah to the people, helping them to understand and adhere to the laws given by God. This leads to a renewal of the covenant between God and the Jewish people, and a celebration of the Feast of Tabernacles is held in Jerusalem. During this time, the foundations of the temple have been strengthened, and the Jews once again begin construction. They face opposition from their enemies, but their efforts are protected by King Darius, who reaffirms the decree of Cyrus and provides resources and protection for the rebuilding of the temple. The book of Ezra ends with the temple being completed and dedicated, with great rejoicing and offerings made to God. The exiles have returned to their homeland, and the temple has been rebuilt, symbolizing the restoration of their nation. Ezra's efforts have helped to revive the Jewish community and their commitment to their faith, as well as their identity as a chosen people of God. The book of Ezra not only provides a historical account of the return from exile and rebuilding of the temple, but also emphasizes the importance of keeping the religious laws and traditions of the Jewish people. Ezra's leadership and dedication serve as an example of how one person can make a significant impact in the face of many challenges. The book also highlights the role of political leaders in the religious realm, with both King Cyrus and King Darius playing crucial roles in the return of the exiles and the rebuilding of the temple. This highlights the complex relationship between politics and religion and how they can work together for the betterment of a society. Overall, the book of Ezra serves as a reminder of the importance of faith, perseverance, and dedication in the face of adversity. It also showcases the power of a united community and the belief in a shared identity and destiny. The story of the return from exile and the rebuilding of the temple has become a cornerstone in the Jewish faith and serves as a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of the Jewish people.